Today is day number, 1014. It's the last day for the contest here. So someone today at 8 p.m. EST tonight is going to win 150 USDT. Just boom, sent directly into their Traiex account. So they could just, not even have a bot or anything yet. And they could win 150 USDT. And hopefully they make the decision to get going with Traiex and they just don't withdraw it out of there and kind of like scam my competition, my contest there. But it's up to the person, guys. Like I don't own Traiex. I'm just sending the winner 150 USDT and it's up to them to do what they want with it. So hopefully, you get some honest people that would actually do what the contest is about there, right? So this is ending at 8 p.m. tonight. So you've got another 8 hours basically to get into this. I'm going to try and upload this video as soon as possible so that you can get in there and get involved with it. You just go through the steps. It's really simple. You click that button there, go to the next step, go to the next step. This is where you create your Traiex account. You don't need to buy the bot or anything. You just, you'll see here that that's the next step there. And then this step here, you're sending the person that's here with the funnel, because this is my team funnel. So everyone that wants to promote gets this funnel, right? And I make it for them for free, which is really cool. They don't have to pay for hosting or any kind of payment thing or anything. It's awesome. So you contact the person and you send them your Traiex username, okay? And then they'll add you to our contest. So you can see here, there's all the people there that are in the contest now. And we've got 19 people so far. So one out of those 19 people, right? Or whatever, there might be more by 8 o'clock tonight, but one of those people is going to win 150 USDT and they claim it through the team group there. So you have to pay attention in the team group, guys. If the 150 USDT is not claimed within 24 hours, I do the contest again. So the next day I'd say, hey, this wasn't claimed. They're not paying attention. Whoever won is not paying attention. Following the posts in the group and stuff like that. So we're doing it again, kind of thing like that. And I'm going to do that until there's a winner, because how people are, guys. And some of these people, they might have created their account a week ago and then they went and muted the team group there. So, because you can mute Telegram, right? You can mute the chat and stuff like that in Telegram. So if that's the case, and they don't see that they've won, they're going to miss out on 150 USDT. So this is another part of it, is to, get the team engaged with the posts right there. So when there is important updates or we're doing something like a giveaway or something like that, they actually see it and they're engaged in the group, okay? So that's pretty cool. This is the next week's funnel, which will be for a month. So this will be the funnel, the main funnel that we use for the promotion, and it will be a year's 12-month subscription of the trading bot giveaway, and then every 30 days, someone's going to win a 12-month subscription. So every 30 days, basically, think about it this way, every 30 days, I'm going to send someone 50 USDT that has joined through our structure here, okay? So our team there, okay? And this page here, guys, I put a lot of work into it. Like this one here, this funnel, I don't want to say I threw it together. I really planned it out and thought about it. But I put it together within a couple days, right? This one, so you can see it looks good and it works and stuff like that, but it's not amazing. So this one here, I actually thought about this one for months. I planned it out, I sketched it out, I messed around with it. And then this is the final version of it, which it comes out tomorrow, so it better be. But it's got the timer on it. It looks real professional looking, it looks nice. You refresh the page here, I'll show you. The button is really cool, so watch what the button does. Boom, really pops in your eye. It's whoa, that's crazy. And then, same thing, contact if you have questions, contact the person. And once again, it's a team funnel. So if it's your funnel, it'll have a picture of you there with your contacts, your contact information. It's got the presentation video on the front of the funnel. So you could actually just drive traffic to this without them knowing what Traiex is. This funnel here, you couldn't do that, right? They'd have to know what it is to go through this funnel, right? So this one here, I would never say I would never recommend do paid marketing towards Traiex, just because like it would suck to if you're doing paid marketing and then they put the website in maintenance mode or something, and that happens with exchanges, guys. And that's why you never see people promoting exchanges through paid marketing. Only the exchange would do that kind of thing. So anyways, this funnel here, guys, is really like, you can see I spent a lot more time, like this is basically this. I spent a lot more time putting this thing together here. And it's got a Q&A, like questions and answers. These are the most commonly asked questions, and then the answers to them, like right on the front of the page there. So they really get to know like what the heck Traiex is, right? And then it links to the YouTube channel. So throughout all these questions and answers there. So the purpose of the questions and answers is to try and get them like to that YouTube channel, right? So they're getting them to the playlist here. Because here's the thing, guys, in your sales, and I will get in, sorry guys, this is a daily review video. I will get into this stuff here pretty soon. But through your sales, you need to build, what's it called? Like what's the word they use in marketing? Like the proof, right? The proof, like proof it works kind of thing like that. So that's what this YouTube playlist is about. Of course, it's going to my personal channel there, but in, you know, if it's your funnel and it's not me in the funnel and stuff like that, it's you in the contact, like it's your funnel, it'd go to the team channel, which is a copy of my channel, except it's non-affiliated. Like, of course, this channel here has like my link in it, right? Okay. So, yeah, everything's built into the funnel, guys. So you could realistically just drive paid traffic to it and it might work for you. I don't recommend you do that, but I know there will be some people doing it once they see like, holy shit, like this is like a kind of like a blog funnel kind of thing. Like I could just drive traffic to it. It's pretty neat. And then down here, I made the testimonials part like kind of a little bit better looking. And we've got our testimonials. We got 6 video testimonials now. And then it just goes through the same process here. I'm going to change this video. I'm going to redo it so it looks a little bit better. And so the step number, all these steps are the same. So this is like go to the Facebook post, you know, engage on the Facebook post there. That's actually the presentation video. So if they didn't watch on the last page, they know like, oh, it's there. And you're getting them to share the presentation. So that presentation's now going to be on their Facebook page, right? So they're like forced to see it, which is really good. And then step number 2 is the subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, so this would be like the team YouTube channel. Of course, here in my funnel, it's my YouTube channel. Okay, and then this one here is to actually create the account there. Okay, so they're creating their account Traiex, and then this one here, join the Telegram group. Okay, it's really important. Once again, that gives like the once again, I forget what it's called, the marketing word for it. I think not brand recognition. What's it called? When like others see others are doing it as well. And it's not just like you that's doing it and you're the only one promoting it. They see others are doing it as well. I forget what that's called there, but yeah, they get in the group there and they can see like it's active in there and it's like, you know, multiple posts per day and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then here they go through and they contact the sponsor. So it's the same process, guys, after the, you know, this page here, it's not called well, you could call it a landing page. It's more along the lines of a bridge page, right? Because we don't get the opt-in for the email. If we were to get the opt-in for the email, guys, the rate of people going through the funnel would be way, way lower. And then also, I do it for free. I build the funnel for you for free. So then I would have to like, it would cost me probably an extra $20 per month per person to build a funnel because I'd have to get an email provider for each person, right? Like the autoresponder and all that kind of stuff, which that can get pretty expensive. I know there's free ones out there like Chimp Mail and stuff like that, but it's a whole other thing. And then you got to make an email series and stuff like that. So really getting them to the YouTube channel and subscribing to the YouTube channel, they're going to get daily updates on the progress of the Traiex there. So that's kind of the follow-up. If you want to think about it as like most marketers do an email follow-up, the follow-up through this funnel is those daily review videos. They're going to get notifications in their emails about, or every time they go to YouTube, they'll see the notification that there's a new video uploaded there, okay? So yeah, it works pretty cool. So let's get going here, guys. Sorry that I talked about that for so long. It's just everything I do, I kind of like to talk about in these videos so people get a really good idea like how you know, how much I care about like the whole team aspect with Traiex there, and that like you can just come in if you want to promote, you can come in and just get going right away. Like within the first day, you can actually start promoting with the funnel and everything there. So then this this is this number here. Sorry guys, I talked so much at the start of this video. I just really wanted to go over that. Like today's the last day for the 150 USDT giveaway, which I think that's a really good thing. 150 USDT giveaway, right? Like that's pretty awesome. So 615450, 615450, 6154.50 is that, and that looks perfect there, how it should be. And yeah, because we withdrew like $1 something yesterday that had wasn't calculated when I did the video yesterday, and then the end of the video, we, you know, made it $1 something through making that video. So 0.44% today, guys. That's below the average for me here. The average is like 0.50, so it's not far off. The last 2 days have been low, but then if you look at the days before that, they were high. So still most likely an average of 0.50 is what we're seeing here at 80-20, right? 80-20. So that's that. Now let's shoot on over here, and that's 24 hours, of course, for the people that this is your first video. And this would be a crazy first video to watch because I talked about the marketing more than I'm talking about Traiex here. So yeah, if you're interested in marketing, that might get you going like, holy shit, this guy's going to give us the coins we need to market the SWCT token, and he's going to go and build us a funnel and do all the marketing for us. Holy shit. So yeah, guys, I just really want to see people under me like make commissions, right? Okay, so let's go over here. Let's actually, you know what I forgot to do in yesterday's video was the token analysis. So I've traded for full time for the last, I don't know how long, guys. I remember trading Bitcoin when it was like 150 bucks. So really long time. So I can read a chart, like I can glance at a chart and basically pretty much have a really good understanding of where the price is going to go, or like where a good buy is and that kind of thing with swing trading. Okay, so this here, when you're buying the token to do this, you're not buying it thinking, oh, I'm going to sell it tomorrow. It's a swing trade that you're doing. So you're buying it and then you're thinking, hey, I'm going to freeze this for this one here is a month, this one's 2 months, this is 3 months, and then so on. This one here is 12 months, right? Where this is kind of where you want to get is to 12 months. So you're earning 80% of the profit. Like you can come in here and earn 50% of the profit for free, right? Okay. You get the tokens and you freeze them. And this is just another way for the company to make money and to, you know, the value of their token to go up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, my trading background, guys, it actually helps out really good because I've throughout all of this, so I basically started making these calls back here. This is where I bought my tokens. And I recorded everything in video there. This is the only call right here that I got wrong. So I said, based upon this trend line right here, and that we did have all this upwards price action there, I said that we didn't create a higher high here. So most likely we're going to get another turn up. And if we create another higher high there, these are the higher highs, right? This is a higher high than this one, right? So that means the trend has changed, okay? So this is what I was thinking here, and this is the only call I got wrong, was that I thought from here it was going to create another higher high up to 0.80, okay? Which then would have been 3 higher highs, which then we would have got probably a nice big pullback, which we're seeing right now from there. So soon as this broke here and we started coming down, in the videos I was like, guys, we're coming down, like buy. This is going to be an amazing opportunity, not financial advice, but this is like start looking at buying the token. This is going to be great. Okay. So yeah, as soon as that broke, the calls pretty much from these candles here, guys, was look for lower levels to get into your buys, and anything, I think at the time I was saying anything below, I think I was saying like around here, like 0.55 or something. If you can buy anything below here, then it's a good buy. Like use your daily profit balance, do a withdrawal of it, go buy the token, and try and get as many tokens accumulated that you can, get your hands on throughout this here. It looks like here, guys, it looks like we're at a bottom, and then we're probably going to come back up here. My guess is it would probably get rejected. I gotta lock my chart. My guess is it would probably get rejected on this trend line here. So it's probably going to come up there, get rejected, and then start trading this way, and then break it, and then we'll probably get our run back up to maybe, like, it could even, guys, our next run, it could even get rejected here, come down, trade sideways, and then it could run all the way up to the top of this trend line here, okay? So, yeah, the message is still the same as it has been the last, I think, a week or two here, is you got a really good buying opportunity, and I'd actually recommend using your profits balance to buy. If your deposits balance is big, like you have the maybe $500 bot and you're like at $5,000 and you're kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should get the $10,000 bot and then I could build to $10,000 trade the trading balance there. I would, which works against me to say this, guys, because I make, the bigger this number is here and the more, larger bot you have, it means the more money I'm making, right? Because I make a percentage of your trading profit. And then if you buy a bot, I get more money, right? So it makes more sense for me not to tell you this stuff and talk about the token and stuff, because I don't make any money off when you buy the token, right? So, but I'm going to say this because this is what I would do, is if you were sitting here and you don't have 80-20, right? And you have like 70-30 or even 50-50 or something, and you have the $500 bot and you've got a $5,000 balance right here, I would pull 1,000 or so out of this balance, use 100% of my profits balance, and go buy the tokens, right? Okay, because this here, not financial advice, but this is probably the next big bottom that we're seeing here. Like this is a big bottom, that's the lowest low, and then this is probably our second lowest low. It's going to go back up, and then our next lowest low could be around here somewhere. Okay, so I don't want to go over that too much because I know a lot of people are like, I don't really care about that, Drew. Or, hey, I have my tokens already, Drew. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get going. Let's go to 29 here, the 29th. So we're going to look on page 4. Should be the 29th. There's the 29th. Yep, so starts right there. And we're looking for the losing trades. Got to mark this down. So we're on page number 4. Here, and we've got winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade. Okay, and when I find a losing trade, I'll actually explain like what is losing trade and why is it a losing trade. There you go. So there's our first losing trade right there. Speak of the devil. There you go. So you can see here, guys, that the losing trade is actually based upon my account is a break-even trade, right? Because if we take this is the buy, and then we minus the sell from it. Okay, this is the sell of that trade. Hopefully it doesn't get into a trade while I'm doing this because it really messes me up. Look at this. It's cents, guys. It's not even $1. It's 15 cents. So the actual loss on this trade here, say for instance you're trading on $108,571.01, like you had that much and you're trading on it, guys, and then you went and you sold at $108,570.86, you would lose, based upon those numbers, you would have lost 15 cents, which is not noticeable in your account, really. Like you're not gonna be like, oh crap, I lost 15 cents, it's the end of the world. So that's considered a break-even trade if you're trading on a smaller amount of funds, because it doesn't even register as 1 cent, your loss. Because you can see here, my account's trading on $1,838.73 was what came out of that trade. So the actual loss for me on my end was like nothing, like not even a cent. So it breaks even, guys. The bot actually breaks even on trades, if you want to think of it that way. The loss, so for instance, if it does a trade and it's a losing trade and then I update my balance here, and this balance here would go down, like, okay, it's been in a trade since I started making this video because it was 24 and now it's 26, right? If that was a loss, this balance would go down. So why would that balance go down? It's because the trading fee, okay? And then if you go, and I showed this in yesterday's video, if you go to Google or any exchange out there and you type in like, lowest crypto trading fees 2025 or whatever in a Google search, or you ask AI to do it, ChatGPT or Grok or whatever, or you go to exchanges and actually go to their page and look at their trading fees, you'll notice that Traiex is by far the lowest trading fee on a crypto exchange, okay, that I've ever seen. And I've been trading since Bitcoin was like $150 a coin, right? So that right there is the number one reason why this bot trades on its own exchange, is because they can create the fee amount, which then makes your bot more profitable. Okay, so that's something to think about there as well. And that's one of the number one questions is, why can't I get API keys for this bot and then use it on like Binance or whatever? The reason behind that is because it probably wouldn't be that profitable like most scalp trading bots. They're not profitable, right? Is because the most of the trading profit gets sucked up to fees, because they're doing so many trades per day and they're only going for like $100 gap within price action, right? You can see here when it wins it's only going for $100 to $200 price gap within Bitcoin there. That's at like $110,000 or whatever. Okay. So yeah, you would get, if the fee is like Binance's fee is 0.1%, your profits would get sucked up in fees constantly. And then when you actually had a losing trade, which is a break-even trade, it would be, your fee would be like, well, if this is $1 on my account, this fee, it'd be like $5 or something, right? Which then the profit on each of my trades here is like $1.50 or $2, meaning that your losing trades would be like, you'd have to make 2 or 3 winning trades to make up for one loss. Okay. So sorry I talk so much about that, guys. It's just, that's something that needs to be understood when you're looking at this stuff and understanding like what this is and how it works and all that kind of stuff, guys. It's completely freaking amazing. They actually had this bot, created their own exchange for the bot to trade on, so it'd be even more profitable. And then we're making like 0.50% per day on average here, which is amazing. It's crazy when you think about that, guys. It's nuts. And I can see everything, and I can withdraw 100% of any of my balances at any time. It's great. Okay. So this next one here, this is a profit, a profit, a profit, and a profit. And then we'll go to the next page. I'm getting hungry. I haven't ate breakfast yet. It's 12 o'clock. And I'm running out of battery on my computer. I got to hurry up. This is a profit. That's a profit, 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 profit. And then to the next page. And we'll just end the video after I do the withdrawal and stuff at the end. Profit, profit. There's a loss right there. Okay. So which, again, I shouldn't say a loss. I should say, oh, there's a break even trade. But in the trading balance, it shows as a loss because of the trading fee. Okay. So here's a profit, profit, and then next page, profit, 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 profit. Wow, guys, this could be a really high win ratio day. Profit, 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 profit. There's another loss right there. So that's 3. And then you can see whenever I'm saying, hey, there's another loss right there, just look at the numbers and you'll see, oh, wow, it's like 25 cents is the loss, or 10 cents or 15 cents or whatever type thing between the numbers here, right? Okay, so that one there is like 20 something cents, I think, or under 20 cents, right? 19 cents. So this next page here, and there's the 28 there. So is profit. There's another loss right there. Okay, so that's 4 losses. So that's better. That it doesn't make our win ratio like 90 something %, which is kind of unbelievable. And then this guy here is a profit. So, and then you see the 28th right there. So we've got 1, 2, 3 trades on page 10. Page 10 has 3 trades on it. And then page 4, we'll count that when we get to it. So here's another thing I like to go over in my videos is that if you're a trader, you're seeing there's 10 trades on this page here. How I have to calculate this, because I calculate the loss as in the buy and the sell together gives us that number of, is it a loss or a profit, right? So I have to calculate this as there's 5 trades on each page. So then, it calculates properly when I do the win ratio of this. Okay. So 5 trades on each page. Think about that when I'm going through this. So we've got 4 there. So this is 1 page of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this would be 6. Okay. So there's 5 times 5. So it didn't do very many trades yesterday. It did below the average amount of trades. Maybe it did maintenance or something. I don't know. We'll figure this out though. So 5 times 5 plus 3. 3 trades were on page 10 plus how many trades on page 4 is 1, 2, 3, plus 3 on page 4 there, plus 3. And then this gives us how many trades it did. If you want to figure out the actual amount of trades, then you do this number times 2. So 31 times 2. So it did 62 trades, guys, yesterday, which is really low. Like normally it does 68 to about 79 trades per 24 hours. If you were to go back to the YouTube channel here and watch the playlist, the videos that I do every single day. So yeah, you can see here, guys, like that's not that many trades. Well, that's a lot of trades for a human to do, but not for a trading bot that scalp trades, right? So 62 trades, 62 like a buy and a sell, 62 of those guys. So that's that. And then we've got to go and grab this command down here is this guy here. So this is our next command. So that's boop ba doop ba doo. So 31 here. Why does this keep on bouncing up and down? Later. Are you enjoying sticky notes? Yes, I am. I use it every day in these videos. Okay, so we've got 31 here. Okay, you guys see what I'm doing, right? Really, really simple. And then we have 4 losing trades. So still, the win ratio for yesterday is going to be good, but seeing that it didn't trade as much, it's actually going to make it more along the lines of an average win ratio, even though it's only lost 4 trades, right? Okay, because it didn't trade as much. So it's going to give us 87.10. So that is pretty damn high if you think about it. It's like that's really not humanly possible to do that, to do 62 trades and then have a win ratio of 87%. No, it's not really humanly possible to do. But yeah, and the reason behind that, guys, is because most humans, they're not going to get out at break even. They're going to get out at their mental stop loss or their stop loss, which is below the previous low. If you're a trader, you understand what I'm talking about. So that's why the win ratio is so high, is because it's just like, okay, I don't like the way this is going. It gets out of the trade and then it waits and then it gets into its next trade, normally within like 15 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that, right? Okay, so pretty awesome. Let's finish this off. As you can see, my battery is going to die here at any second, so I got to get going. So we're going to do a withdrawal of this. I like to withdraw my profit balance every single day. You don't necessarily have to, but I like to do it just to show withdrawals in the videos because people love to see withdrawals. And I like to focus on this number. So when that bounce goes, it'll come up here. It'll be here. And then I can add that bounce to here. Okay, so let's go and let's add this one. Did it go over already? I don't remember having 170 up there. I thought it was like 150 something. We'll check if it went over already. It could have been instant because yesterday's video was instant, right? So let's go and look at that. So there you go, updating that balance. I added my commissions to it. So that's another thing, guys, that I do. I add my commissions to my balance every single day. And then the end of the month, what I do is I do a withdrawal of my commissions and my profit balance. And then I go and I sell. Well, I give the opportunity for my team to buy it so they don't have to go out there and buy USDT. Because, for instance, I live in Canada. Have you ever tried to buy USDT in Canada? You basically can't. There you go. We'll go to transaction history because I think that withdrawal went through. Yeah, you can see here that $26 withdrawal went through as soon as I did it. So they must have that set up on like auto now where it just boom goes through, which is really nice there. And then, yeah, added $170 to my trading balance today, which is cool. And then tomorrow's video, we just do the analysis based off that. Here's something else I like to show in these videos is so this is how many bots I've sold here, guys. The $50 bot was at 40 when they first started the $50 bot. So now I have 32 more of those bots to sell, and I have this amount of time to do it. I don't know I'm definitely going to sell 32 more bots by the time this ends. So I don't know what happens. It doesn't mean I can't sell any more. That would suck, right? But yeah, so this is it here. I have to do $1,650 more of sales, and then I'm going to get a 2,000 USDT balance, a bonus. That's crazy when you think of it. So if you look at this is the bonus structure over here, and I'm excited, guys, because that'll be my first bonus. Where is it? Did they change things around? There it is right there. So this is what I'm working towards right here, which is my first bonus. It's 2,000. And then when I do, that's $25,000 in sales, right? When I do $50,000 in sales, I'm going to get a $4,000 bonus, $100,000 in sales, a $10,000 bonus, $500,000 in sales, I'll get a $40,000 bonus, and then $1 million in sales, I'll get a $100,000 bonus. That's probably the level I'll make it to. I can't really see myself getting to all these levels here. I don't think anyone's going to get to these levels. They just put them on there so people can see. Like, it's a marketing thing, right? These bonuses here, what I'm planning on doing is putting them into my trading account. So think about it. When I hit $40,000 bonus, my trading account's probably going to be $100 and something thousand, like this balance over here. So this is the power, guys. And this is why I really freaking want my team to focus on the promotion, is because you can actually come in here, get the $50 bot, put $100 in your account, test it out, be like, okay, I see this thing makes me money every single day. Really cool. Then what's the thought? The easiest thing to sell is something you use and something you can see that works. So you have an easy time explaining to others what it is. And if you have an easy time explaining to others what it is and how it works, and then it works for you, it's easy to sell, right? And then on top of that, you have an online marketing system that I've created here, right? Which I don't have open, but this is the one we're using right now, which just takes people, all you have to do is send them to the page, and it takes them step by step through creating their account and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, getting people in here and really getting them to understand the marketing end of things, that's my main goal for this, guys, because I know there's going to come a day here where, like, I put $100 out of pocket into this to get it started, right? Of course, with the marketing, you have to have the $200 bot. So that's something you have to, like, prepare yourself for, is like, okay, I got to get the $200 bot to do the marketing. But to get the referral link, and you get commissions and stuff for the $50 bot. But I know there's going to come a day, guys, where my $100 that I put in here to start things is going to be $100,000 because I'm focused on the marketing. Hey, if you want to market, here, take all this and I'll show you how to market, right? So that's the goal at this thing, guys. And I hope that you can see it, how hard I'm working here. If you watch the start of this video, you'll understand, right? So that's it. Yeah, we've got at 8 p.m. tonight where I'm going to give away 150 USDT. I'll just pull it from my balance there and send it to the lucky winner. If that person doesn't claim it within 24 hours, we pick a new winner until someone claims it, right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure someone's going to claim it, but yeah, someone's going to win 150 USDT. I'll record it in video. You'll see how I have, everything set up so that it's not like you can't say, oh, he's picking the winner, that's his friend or whatever type thing like that. I have it all set up so it's an actual spin wheel game that's like online, and everyone will be, the participants will be in that spin wheel game. I'll record it, guys. Really legit. I really took a long time to think about how I'm going to do all this stuff and just make it really fair and give everyone the opportunity to, like, be a part of it, right? So you still have the opportunity to be a part of it, guys. Get in there, create your account, click the first link under the video description there. If you're on the team YouTube channel watching this video, just get back to the person that shared this video with you and say, hey, can you send me the link to the funnel, what he's talking about here to get in the contest, okay? So that's it, and I'll see you guys soon here tomorrow. Bye-bye.